feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Armor won't save you.
Round and pound!
Take this.
It's over! Discharge!
Slash. Swallow blade.
Dance in the wind! Tiger blade!
Here I come.
More for the stockpile!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
I'm not
Get
done.
behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. Here I stand. You're finished. Swallow blade.
Make it go!
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. None. This
Far
one's
enough.
all mine. Eat dirt. Whirlwind snap. You're mine. Swallow blade.
And now we're not. Dragon tiger blade!
No further.
Make it right!
Demon's descent. Flashing bang. I can feel my power growing.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
No choice. Here I come. You're finished. Look shot. Take this. Look shot. You're mine. It's over. Here I come.
Arms even
You're
now?
finished. Try harder. Now.
I'll run you through!
Strike. Swallow blade. Here I come. Done. Here I come.
Armor won't save you!
No escape.
Ready!
First strike.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Here I come. I'm not done. Swallow blade.
Nice while it lasted.
I'm not done. Swallow blade.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia pride.
Little help!
Take this. Rising wyvern.
Eat this!
Slash. You picked the wrong fight.
You require a hand.
Look shot! First strike!
Take
If they
this!
rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Far enough!
More for the stockpile!
Shield and make!
You're mine.
I'm gone!
Swallow blade.
I'll stop!
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. Not a chance. You're finished.
Going in.
You're on. Take this. Slash. Swallow blade.
Going in!
We're not done!
Where that came from? Tiger Blade!
Swallow Blade!
Talon Sword!
Slash!
Make it rain! Goodwill! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Onward and upward.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho!
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
It's on!
Take this!
I'll smash you! Go
Finish!
ahead! Shield! Crescent Not on my watch! Tiger
Move!
Blade!
It's on! Eat dirt!
First!
You're mine!
First strike!
You're finished!
Rip and tear!
Prepare to be sealed!
Now I'm in the groove!
Too fast!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance to
No!
the wind! In here!
You're on!
Dragon Dog!
Take this!
Swallow Blade! Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we won.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Xion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Ciclodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
Whoa! Get a look at this view!
Don't get so drawn into it you fall over now.
Out of my way!
Here I come!
Far enough!
No escape!
Thunderblade!
Here I come! It's over!
Eagle of
They may look
Fire!
cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Swallow blade!
Lightning to death!
You're finished!
Thunderblade!
Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! No escape!
It's time! I'm gone! Can't get out of
Do it!
this!
Fall! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Lightning
Not a
to
chance!
death!
Take this!
Eat dirt!
Thunderblade!
I'll smash you!
Here
What's
I
this?
come! Rising wyvern! No escape!
Now! Rinwell! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Not a chance!
Lightning to death!
It's over!
That's it!
Swallow blade! Slash!
First strike!
I'm not done! Rising wyvern! Strike!
I feel away!
Mirage!
Not on my watch!
Take this! Swallow his tongue! Eat dirt!
That's it!
Hail! Goes
I'm not
now!
done!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Now!
Far enough!
You're
Swallow
finished!
dance!
Lightning orb!
Make it rain! Rinwell! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Be a breeze.
Get
in, get out.
Swallow blade!
I'm gone.
You're mine!
Eat
Here I come! You're finished!
I'll take out the leg with my shield.
You require a hand.
Take this.
Shouldn't
have messed with me.
Slash! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Here I come!
Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Attack time!
You're finished! Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern!
You see this coming?
You're on! Swallow blade! Mirage! I'm not done! You're mine!
Arc sealed!
Slash!
Not on my watch!
Is there
You're finished!
no way out?
Slash!
Lightning condemned!
Take this!
Nothing gets
Here I
by
come!
me.
Great! Everyone's still in one piece?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Made it through another...
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did. just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone! I want to go back to bed.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Real dope. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisab.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but...
Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
That's far enough!
You're mine! You're finished this time! Here I come! You're on! Take this! You're mine! You're finished!
Take this!
Take that!
Now
The
you've
enemy
gonna
wields
tick
arts
me
too.
off!
We'll soon see about that!
Rising Wyvern!
Tiger
Here!
Blade!
Get out of here with the others!
Ready? I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Make it rain!
Law!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Carve through armor!
Take this!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Tear you apart!
You're finished! I'll take you all on!
Nothing gets by
Swallow
me!
blade!
Raging Cascade!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! It's over!
Win! Air Blast!
Awesome!
Photon
You're
Blast!
mine!
Now!
Come on! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
No backing down!
You're mine! No escape!
Time to shine!
Raging Storm!
Take this!
Blow away!
Tempest! Long Flight!
Here I come!
It's time! Can't get out of this!
Swallow dance! Take this!
Raging Cascade!
Take this! It's over!
Blast it!
Swallow blade! Here I come! First strike!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the
Try
puzzle to
harder,
me!
Monster!
Here!
I'll smash you!
No escape!
Guess I had to use it. When did I get so popular? That frigid does it! This one's mine!
It's go time!
It's down! Light up the dark!
Take this!
I'm ready! Ready to
No
go!
escape! You picked the wrong one!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
This one's done!
Watch this!
I'm going in! Frozen Pearl! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
Hold on to your arm. Here I come!
They got me flanked!
Swallow Blade!
Fair enough!
Arctic Waterfall! It's a duel of the arts!
Take it!
Let me out!
Good work, doing! You'll pay for that! Swallow Blade! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
In a bind!
Going in!
Seal!
Here I come!
I'll be
Watch
safe!
this!
It's over!
Lightning Blast!
Swallow Blade! You're mine!
Attack now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! Eat dirt!
I'm on it!
This
Here I
one's
come!
mine!
Swallow Blade!
Do it!
I think I'm getting stronger. Little help!
You're mine! Swallow Blade! Here I come!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Take that shield! Hiding something deep? I'm ready to go!
You require help?
Take this!
It's over! Swallow Blade! You're mine!
No
Here
armor!
goes!
You wanna
What
flee?
if I do?
Remind me to stay on your good
Lightning
side.
Wyvern! I'm not done!
No! I won't give in!
Supernova! Photon dance in the wind! Air
Swallow
thrust!
Blade! Take this!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
Lightning raging cascade!
Ready?
Perfect blast!
I can carve through armor!
I'm not done! Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind!
Tiger Blade!
Seal!
Swallow Blade!
Igneous Metropolis! Here goes!
Try harder! You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Swallow Blade!
Air
It's
thrust!
over!
Photon
Blade!
raging cascade!
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
I'm here!
No further! You're finished!
Tiger Blade!
Rip it apart!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! Hey, I'm pretty lucky. What's this thing?
Mod to the flame.
Swallow blade! You're on! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. An astral art?
That's my cue.
Now you see
Shut
what
him
I
down.
do.
So what if I do?
Ready, go. Denied.
I'm knocked up!
Watch this.
Rising
Your
Wyvern!
chance.
You're on! It's on! Swallow blade! Eat dirt! Not a chance! No escape! You're on! Watch it! Swallow blade!
I've let you all down.
Hold nothing back!
Come on.
I'll be saving targets.
Now we're not.
More with that one.
Eagle of hell.
Harder!
Photon failure is not an option. Free
Slash! Swallow blade!
You hear?
Just what the doctor ordered.
Swallow blade!
Dance in the wind.
Take this! You're finished!
Take this!
I'll be
Take
playing
this!
this one.
Stop!
Here goes. Confiscated.
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
I'll finish you here and now!
Slash! We're cleaning house!
Let me take the
Swallow
rest of it.
blade!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Take this!
Wait,
Swallow
extra
blade!
energy.
Ah!
Whoa, hey,
This
one
one's
at a
all
time.
mine! Eat dirt!
Raging cascade.
Yeah!
Seal.
Take this!
This'll come in handy.
You're mine! Now!
Whoa, hey, one at a
No
time.
escape!
Raging cascade.
Slash! Swallow blade!
Talon Hurricane. Risen Tail.
Sleep
You're
now.
out! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Talon Hurricane.
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
No choice! You're mine! Slash!
Hold on. One more. Tiger Blade. Not like this.
No! Stay away from my...
Is it hot? Keep better watching. Seal.
You're finished!
Look sharp.
Swallow blade!
Round and pound.
Slash!
Photon
Here I come!
blast.
Hold back!
Just what the doctor ordered. Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
Slash!
This one's
With
mine.
astral
You're
energy.
finished.
Raging cascade.
Tiger. Blade.
Spread.
And
Dance in the
Swallow
wind.
blade! This one's all
Air
mine!
thrust.
Eat dirt!
Photon
You're
blast.
mine!
Ready and rip. This one's mine.
You're mine!
Raging cascade.
Give me a stick charge.
Rise it up! Take this!
You require a hand.
Take this!
You're finished!
Leave the charge
Swallow
with me!
blade! Time to let it rip!
Look sharp!
Swallow blade! Double leap! In an instant! Impact claw!
Flaming meteor! We're still standing. Barely.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah. Just gotta buckle to... Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Gotta break through!
Here goes!
Look sharp!
Here I come! Swallow blade! It's over!
Talon storm! You want me? Come
It's
get
over!
me!
Where would that came from?
This one's all mine!
Now you see what I can do! Split it open!
Be my guest! You picked the wrong
Talon
fight!
hurricane! Rip it head!
Now
I'll
or
finish
never.
you! Do it! More!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Swallow dance!
You're finished! No further! You're finished! I'm not done! Swallow blade! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Ready to go! Dragon far enough! Glimmer dragon!
Take this! Swallow blade! You're finished! Swallow blade!
Don't mind if I do.
Igneous discharge!
Take this!
It's showtime!
Naked ray! Demon's descent! Flashing fang! Naked ray! More!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I've still got a ways to go!
you guys checked your equipment lately?
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal! Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Purge malevolence!
Crumble!
Aim for the weak point.
Eat this! It's open! Take
Dance
this!
in the wind!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Can't move!
Come on!
You have to hold on.
No further!
Ready!
I'm ready to go! Can't move!
Raging cascades! In here! I'll be saving this one!
You're mine!
One astral energy!
You're mine!
Look
It's
sharp.
over!
Air thrust!
Slice!
Photon tiger blade! That's quite,
You're finished!
unique.
Slice! Swallow blade! Swallow
In
blade!
here!
You're mine!
Time to shine!
Swallow
There with
blade!
the others.
I hope this thing is medically equipped.
Do you require a hand?
Can't get out of this!
Chinese super!
There you go. Feel like me
It's
again.
on!
Quite,
You picked the wrong fight!
Look
sharp! Damn!
That's it. Now I'm in the groove.
Try harder!
freeze dancer!
This should do it!
Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack.
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Swallow blade!
Time to shine.
It's over!
Dance in the wind!
Now you see what I can do.
Its defenses are down.
I'll beat it to death.
Rolling saddle. Igneous
Do you
discharge.
require a hand?
Tongue up!
Dance in
Take
the wind!
this! You're finished!
Watch this.
Swallow blade!
Photon
Tiger blade.
Lion
blade.
howl.
Rip the tail.
Swallow blade!
I'm on a roll now.
Arcade waterfall! Freeze
Take
dancer!
this!
Dance
You're
in the wind!
finished!
How about this?
Ground and pound!
All good
It's
things
on.
come to an end.
Dance in the wind!
First strike!
Air thrust!
Not feeling so.
Take it easy. You'll hurt yourself.
Sorry. Didn't mean to make you
Eat
worry.
dirt.
Air
The
thrust!
enemy's open.
You're mine! Dragon it's over!
Raging
Swallow blade!
cascade!
Talon sword!
Take this.
Make it rain.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Here I come!
In a bind.
It's over!
Chinese
You're mine!
supernova! Purge malevolence! Arcade
Here's the
waterfall!
Now I'm
Swallow
Right
blade!
here!
Going in.
You're finished! Dragon down!
Sorry.
You'll pay for that!
getting started.
Aw.
Too shy to come over?
I'm gonna
Here,
need more.
let me help.
It's
There you tiger blade.
You're mine!
Lion howl.
let you all down.
Guardian Field!
Thanks so much!
Here I come!
Celestial River!
Try harder!
Razor Cyclone!
Tiger Blade!
In a bind?
Slash!
Tectonic Punch!
That did it!
Lightning Condemned!
You picked the wrong fight!
Nothing gets by me! Flaming Meteor!
Swallow blade!
Come on, a roll! Discharge!
Waterfall! Freeze Lancer!
Try harder!
Air Thrust! Hold on to your arts.
There!
Here I come! Dance in the wind! Don't mind if I do!
Try harder!
Purge the
Not a
level!
chance!
Arctic Waterfall!
Swallow blade!
This one's
Free
mine!
whirlwind!
You're mine!
In the wind!
Touch Swallow Blade!
Here! Get on in there with
Anything
the others!
Norma is all mine!
Raging
to be
Cascade!
sealed!
Catch it!
The tactics are working great!
Full speed ahead!
Hey, wait for war!
Astral energy!
You picked the wrong fight now! While it's reeling! You're mine! Swallow blade!
Hurricane!
It's over!
Glimmer
Rising
Trouble!
Thunder!
Now!
Mirage!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine! You're finished!
Piercing Roar!
Swallow blade! Here I come!
Now I'm in the
Slash! Something's different from before!
It's about to come at us! Look sharp! The enemy is going all out!
No escape! Try harder!
Let's go!
to me!
Here goes! Don't mind if I do!
On guard!
Try harder!
Still got some fight
Don't
left.
leave me all alone here.
Eat this! On guard!
In here!
Here I come!
Ready and shot! Punching left!
Eat dirt! You're mine!
I'm just getting started!
Swallow blade!
Let me out!
You're mine! Slash!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
We're so high up. Hey!
Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Winwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
Guess I misread the landing.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside, exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographic. Huh. I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself, When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as Lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?